Hello friends and family, my name is Jeff. I work at the Reston Community Center. I've been employed by the Community Center for the past 13 years. I am one of the summer camp directors, and today I'm going to teach you how to make paracord bands for idle hands. Alright, to get started, some of the first things you're going to need are paracord. Alright, you can get paracord at places like Amazon.com or your Army Ranger surplus store, even places like Michael's. Other tools you're going to need for this project, you're going to need a pair of scissors. And for my younger friends, with the help of your parents are going to need a lighter, and we'll get to all of that at the end. Today, our instruction is going to be making small paracord key rings or zipper pulls. All right, things like this. And the first zipper pull we're going to work on today is called an overhand knot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a length of paracord, about a foot, foot and a half. I'm going to make sure to cut it right about there. All right, and friends, especially parents, one very important thing to note, once you're done cutting your paracord, you don't want the ends to fray, so you're going to take your lighter end, and you're going to want to melt the nylon at the tip there, let it cool for about 5 seconds, and after that, you're good to give it a little pinch to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. All right, you also want to do that same thing with your working strad. So I'm going to take my little lighter here, I'm going to burn the edge, make sure it doesn't fray while I'm working with it. All right, to get us started, we want to find the two ends and create a middle loop. All right, now that I've got my middle loop there, I want to simply take my two end strands, I want to tie it around my index finger, and I want to feed those ends through the loop we just created. All right, from there you're going to pull it nice and tight, and there we have it, our very first very simple zipper pull. All right, next we're going to work on something called the snake knot zipper pull. All right, and I've went ahead and cut out the length that I need, so I've got again right around a foot, foot and a half of cord. All right, I'm going to want to find my middle section there. All right, I'm going to take my right strand, I'm going to cross it over the front of the left and bring it around the back side. All right. Next, I'm going to take that free hanging right loop, I'm going to bring it around the back, up and over, and go through that smaller loop on the left. All right. Pull everything close together, nice and tight. All right. Tug down on the threads while pushing up on the knot. And so that that first knot doesn't slip away, we're going to repeat the same process of bringing the right thread over and around the back. I'll bring my other thread around over top and through the smaller loop there. And slowly work in the knot, and I want to stack it right on the bottom there. Pull it nice and tight. And there we have our second snake knot. All right, next we're going to work on a Cobra Weave. So what we want to do is, I've already got our paracord thread nice and ready. We're going to take our two working ends and we're going to face them away from us. All right, I'm going to take my right side, I'm going to loop it behind both of the working threads. I'm going to take it and bend it back. I'm going to take my left side, I want to pull it down around the back, take that working end and put it through the loop on the right hand side. All right. Use my fingers to pull those nice and tight together. All right, once you have this shape, I want to take my right cord, push it in front of the two middle threads, bring the left cord around the back, and feed it through the middle. All right, and we want to alternate sides. So since I went from the right side to the left, I'm going to start on the left again. Bring the left around, bring the right side around the back, through the left hand loop, everything nice and tight. And feel free to do as many or as little loops as you like. It kind of just depends on how much fabric you've got. So I'm going to take the last right hand loop, turn around in front, bring this left side down and under, around the back side. I'm going to pull everything through nice and tight. And then we're going to make sure we cut off our tails. And with our lighter, we're going to make sure we melt our edges. You're going to give it about 5 seconds. And parents, you want to take the metal part of your lighter and you want to kind of press down, and that'll seal everything nice and tight. Don't forget your other working end. Make sure you melt that end too. Give it a second and take your metal light and press it on down. All right. And last but not least, we're going to do our diamond knot. So I've got our red thread here. We're going to take our middle finger. I want to anchor the middle point of the thread right there. All right, from then on, we're going to make a counterclockwise loop. So I'm going to carry the right side up and over to in front of the left loop. I'm going to take my left loop. I'm going to bring it down and under that free hanging side. I'm going to bring it over the middle loop, under the strand that's in the middle there, and I'm going to bring it up through the other side. All right. And now we've got our nice, cool little shape right here. You want to keep an eye on that. From there, you're going to take your right strand. You're going to let it carry all the way around. Let it follow its natural direction. You're going to bring it around the outside thread and through the middle. And you're going to do the same thing with that left side. You're going to bring it down and around outside your main thread. You're going to pull it up through the middle. Then you're going to slowly cinch that knot nice and tight. All right, just kind of working everything around, making sure it's nice and flush. All right, and there we have it, our diamond knot. And again, friends, you don't have to leave all these edges hanging here, all these loose pieces of thread. You can always cut them off as short or as long as you like them. Make sure you singe the edges so that nothing frays and gets all messy. And there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you get out there and go ahead and make your own paracord bracelets and or keychains. I hope you have as much fun as I did. I love doing these. Again, folks, parents, children, RestedCommunityCenter.com is a good place to find any and all information that you have, any questions that you need answered. We really miss spending time with you, and we can't wait to see you guys again soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.